everyone and good morning. Here's Michi Hoyer from Avid Chronic Racing, and you hear it in my voice. Yep, the sickness and illness has increased overnight. Really had some bad sleep. Sometimes no sleep at all. Nevertheless, still, since I got some days off and can relax all the day, I'm still up for some racing. You know, if you don't practice at all or if you don't race at all, that's no practice whatsoever. So, despite the fact being a bit weakened, that should not be an issue too much, really. So, I am having some other racing here in that Porsche around Watkins Glen, and I'm really wondering where those guys take all that turn in from. Here, Alex, there you go. Here's my coffee. So that's for sure. Despite the fact, obviously, when being ill, coffee is not the best way of getting healthy again. Probably should have more tea or something. But since I do not drink any tea at all, because I simply don't like it, I stick with the coffee. As I'm still trying to work a little more around the setup to somewhat feel more comfortable and get in a better turn in. I saw a lap yesterday from Lando Norris and I was like, how are you able to pull in such a lap? I mean, Lando Norris is a special driver anyway. Just like a Max Verstappen or something. I do think I found something in the set because what I just changed made the car even more understeery than it has been before. So let's have a look. Temperature first. It's 48 degrees, so that is the understeer coming from the temperature there, I assume. Rather than from any setup changes. However, this does not look too bad. So Alex, what's on the clock for you there currently? Because we have it 12:27, short before noon. No, short afternoon that is already. So with yesterday's race, I got my license ready for promotion into a B license for the road, which is great. So all I basically need to do is to not fail hard during those races. Sometimes that's easier said than done. But I definitely give my best around here. Oops. I'm not sure at all about that setup change I did. less front toe in. Some more. It's weird sometimes if you have a toe in setting and then in the setup assistance it says toe out. That's a bit weird to me. Just playing around with settings very much here. Contact. This is really annoying in that corner. Well, I would say good morning to you then. Where are you living there, Alex? Because it means 3 hours off. That means you're not from America, though. Sounds more like being, I don't know, South Africa or South America? That's somewhat right, South America? Or Iceland. I don't really know. I actually can't think of a country that's 3 hours behind Germany. As we got 15 minutes towards qualifying session. But definitely some decent time to get in some practice. Holy moly, with that heat on the tarmac, no grip whatsoever. Hey Gimiril, thank you for joining me in here. And thank you all the other guys also being here on the stream. Hope you have some fun and entertainment today. As I'm still trying to get somewhat used to that hot surface on the track. I started this series with a considerably low track temperature, like 28 degrees or something, but all the other races I did the past days was 40 and more. And the track surface and the car is really slippery there. So, good morning over to Brazil. It's good to see you guys in here. Sometimes the time zones on the Earth are really annoying, isn't it? The car's really slippery. We're coming around in a 1:53.5. I do not necessarily think that this is a bad lap time. only thing that's really bad around here is grip. Because currently you can see me sitting in 4th position there. As I'm checking out the setting the other way around again as it was before. Looking into the timesheets. I'm not sure what people are doing here. Yeah, I should have a try on that Ferrari GTE. I think you guys often told me about it. But probably I should give that one a proper shot. I got my B license ready yesterday as well, here in that Porsche around Watkins Glen. Finishing a race that was good enough for the license to be ready for promotion. Which I'm obviously very happy with. Oh yeah, I agree. I just wanted to let that guy pass. I just missed out stuff completely, but I felt that this setting was not good at all. Time-wise, nevertheless, I probably should do a time lap rather than just an out lap. To really see about its performance, really. Hey Craig, thank you very much for joining in here. Finally, I think you made it in time to watch me doing stuff live. Well, that's good to see. I'm not sure whether I finished commenting on your Sim Racing Malta video comment. I saw it already and I started typing, but I got interrupted. And then obviously, as you can see, ran somewhat out of time. Hey Dragon, thank you very much for your donation the other day there again. I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna definitely put that money beside to improve my rig at some point throughout 2018. So that's gonna be one of my targets for 2018, that's for sure. Thank you very much, Gimmeril. Took me quite some time. On the other hand, 3 weeks was, I think, quite okay, considering the fact I just did like 5 or 6 races a week. Holy moly. Ah, for crying out loud. Yep. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. So, let's see that one from TV1. How about that? And then, just as our logo is welcome to Avid Chronic Racing Flight. Airways, hope you have a decent journey, stuff like that. What you mean by better brakes? Like you can push the brake pedal more without locking up, or how's that meant to be? Oh yeah, definitely. You're absolutely right. I would have probably closed my eyes and waited until it would have been over. And I really hope that this next session is somewhat cooler. Because really with that 48 degrees centigrade, it's not fun at all to race around in that Porsche. Yeah, I see. But definitely I should give that GT a try. I probably need to see whether I need to buy it first or not. I'm sorry for all that hustling and sneezing that will go on during my stream. But most of you guys already know. Quite sick at the minute. As the car felt considerably more stable with a negative toe in, whereas I thought that a negative toe in would be better on that car. Sorry, a positive toe in. It should be better on that car anyway, so maybe that was the reason for me understeering that much in the past races. So happily there's just 3 days to go in that week. I can still capitalize on that maybe. That feels miles better. Despite the fact it's a little bit more nervous. But turning wise it's a lot better, I have to say. Yeah, that really is hard on that pedometer with a G29 brake. Oh, that's interesting what you say, Alex, because I'm a Formula or open wheeler fan as well. I'm really looking forward in something that is fun to drive. I mean, that Porsche is not always fun to drive, it's challenging. But I can't really say it's easy. As I thought that guy would be probably gone as soon as I come around final corner. So 4 minutes to go until qualifying session. Finally have a clean run through turn 2 and 3. We fell back to 10th position already, so we're trying coming back a bit. But that's a cut lap. Definitely need to work a bit on that. I think the only thing that's really better is the initial turn in. Rather than that, the car feels not too good. So maybe have a more neutral setting then, like that. I'm still playing around too much with that setup thing, not really knowing what is helping me. Because once I go out, the car feels that way and then it feels the other way around again. So you're not allowed to slide that car too much at all, otherwise you will lose a massive amount of time there. And it's interesting to see you guys messing around with those pedals, as at some point I'm gonna wonder what I'm gonna do. Here being with the standard pack G29 pedal set. I think the change towards load cell brakes will be considerably hard for me. So there you go, that's the session over here at that point. Which means we can already jump into our race session. Oops. There we go, we in that new session. So hopefully, oh dear, really, 47 degrees centigrade. Good morning here, Miguel as well. Hope you feel alright. I do not feel alright with that. Weather conditions here. Like it's totally too hot outside. Oh, stop black flagging me there. I don't think it's gonna be difficult in terms of braking back, Xavier. I think it's more or less difficult in getting really used to it. Alright, so it's definitely going to be a very slow session, very interesting session. Due to that hot weather conditions outside there. As you can see, definitely going to be difficult. Anyway, same for everyone. Yeah, the funny thing about those load cell brakes anyway is when I remember myself being back at the Sim Racing Expo, like it didn't take me too long to get used to them. But when I came home and pressed the G25 brake pedal first time ever again, whoops, that was a clear lockup for turn 1. So that was considerably interesting. As I'm now ready in that qualifying session. Oh really? Off track. I'm not driving any good today. Alright, lap 1, here you go. Too much understeer. It's really annoying. It was a good turn 1 though. I'm considerably happy with 2 and 3. Well, let's make sure this is a good lap. Looking for a 550 hopefully. Penultimate corner was bad. Oh, last corner was great though. So 150.8. Which currently means pole position. No, I don't think that would count. Although it's always contact 0, so we just go on and try it. But I do not know where to find 3.5 tenths. Not even 5 tenths now. And now I'm overdriving the car anyway. So that's probably not going to be working. Nope. That gives a stupid loss of control. I definitely do not think that I'm racing in that top split here, as we're still sitting in pole position there. Take already up the fuel. There you go. And then I'll be back in a minute. So, as it stands, it's pole position, which is hopefully standing out to be a good start to a race, which we hopefully can win then from the front. I'm not too bad in starting that car. I think that's really something I would look for. Nevertheless, sitting in the number 1 car, going from pole position, checking fuel, that's alright. Unfueling, in case we crash and have to carry on again. Alright, we put it to relative and hope to be fine for that race, as the grid is now forming up. As I still got a very bad throat here. So while the grid is still forming, I get myself a little bit of medicine, be fine talking, and there we go. So, putting pole position into a lead, that's a good start to the race. That was a bad mistake, staying in fourth. Costed a lot of time, that's for sure. So the gap is close to being 1 second, and as long as they guys are busy staying close with each other, we try to pull away a bit. There you go. Need a little bit better braking performance into that corner. I'm always losing the time there. Great stuff. That gives us a tiny gap. I need to lift so massively in order to make it safe around here. Now we got Alex Dutzman behind, and I think he was slightly faster than David Rossi anyway. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see how the gap's gonna develop. I'm just trying to stay clean up ahead. As the car is a bit unsettled and therefore the gap is just 1.4 seconds right now. Missing the apex, going a bit wide. But it's a little bit better run through here. So the gap remains 1.6 seconds. No. Stop looking up there. This is really harming tires and time and everything. That's a better turn one. I'm happy with that 2 and 3. Gap is 1.5 seconds still. As Alex is coming more under pressure from Theodore there. Which only helps us moving away. Gap is about 2 seconds and Theodore has made it past. So I'm expecting kind of new task pretty soon. Bit too bad out of 3. Gap is 2 seconds though still. I say I broke myself quite heavily now. Yeah, those hot conditions definitely not make racing easy. So it's very slippery out here, that's for sure. Gap starting to decrease therefore. of me doing stupid mistakes. There you go, and another tent is gone. And I need to stop myself doing that. Oh yeah. As my nose now finally decides to start running again. I'm lacking overall grip really. That was a decent run through 2 and 3 though. That was a good run though. Oh, that went well. Just 5.5 laps to go. I'm sorry guys, but the cold is now creeping in again badly. Putting myself under serious pressure there. Gap has stabilized around 2 seconds, which is good for me. So maybe all the battling of them now has cost them too much tires, which would be a real help for me here at the front. That's good. 5 laps to go, 5 laps of fuel left. Gap is still around 2 seconds. That's great. I'm sorry, guys. Oh yeah, I'm really in fear of having to sneeze now, because that would completely tear me off for a split second from the screen, and depending on the current spot where I am on the track, that could end disastrous. As Theodore now is creeping in a little bit. Just not make him giving any chance. 1.5 seconds the gap is now, so that's his final blow. I need to stop sliding here. So 1.3 seconds the gap is. Don't go wide. That will bring him on the show now. I've lost me a serious amount of time, really. Need a perfect run through here to withstand from the draft. 0.8 seconds the gap is now. There's Mark Hunter in the front. Yeah, there you see flashing headlights. I'm not gonna get annoyed by that, that's for sure. Even if he thinks now I'm starting to do mistakes, I won't let that guy pass seriously. And it's not him in the back that's tearing me off, it's that guy in front here. Could you please move out of the way there? Oh, stop blinking, dude. Not worth anything at all. And that is proper blocking what's going on here now. Right stuff. Thanks for not pulling off at all at the front there. Thanks for that push, you muppet. What is this? All right, that's a clear stuff here. That's really clear stuff. Yeah, but probably that's how you do it. So pushing people wide nowadays is completely fine. And I'm really in a real rage right now. And I would love to see that guy in the front just crash. So really, at least for ignoring blue flags, there should be a safety rating deduction for the guy running there in the back. And the gap that's currently forming here is not at all displaying the strength of that driver in the front. If you have to push other people wide in order to get into the lead, well, you're gonna do some races like that, but you're not gonna end up at the very top end of the sim racing world. Because motorsports in the end is a contact-free sport. And that's why that iRacing system also looks after contacts and incidents. So I'm definitely gonna have a look at the final replay after that race. Yeah. Just weave there. It's alright. And that's because really I wanna have a look at that. So there you go. Where's that point of race where it comes to? Yeah, I mean, you know, it starts already here. That is where that real blocking is going on from that guy in front. Sorry. Ah, there you go. That's the perfect scene. Like I got start being clearly held up from here on, and I have no clue yet, number two, what kind of split that is. But judging by the quality of drivers and the quality of driving behavior, it must be bottom split. It's surely not top split here. That was serious blocking by the back marker there at the front. I mean, yes, Olsen was on my end anyway. Yeah, it was just that little touch and probably a broken netcode as well that sent me wide there. I'm happy not to went fully off track. And now what is that? I mean, that's a back marker. He's been given blue flags. And he really, to my end, Yeah, exactly. iRacing and blue flags means nothing at all, so I'm gonna restrain from that next time around as well. I'm gonna get back to that point of time and put it again in from the onboard. Where's the onboard? There's a cockpit view. And then you will see a clear touch, and I can tell you in the moment that there was a little notch. Anyway, it's pointless to go on discussing with someone that thinks it's alright. And people may say I'm gonna start out whining on that stuff. Maybe, yeah. Oh, Svenix, thank you very much for mentioning my distance towards the back marker, but in the end it's also about having someone in front. 1.5 seconds tearing you off your concentration at some point, which is not necessary. I mean, that's some sort of holding up people as well. Anyway, as you can see, that's the result. We ran the secondary or the middle split in there. Strength of the field was not too strong. So still a good bunch of I rating gained, some safety rating still gained. And there you can see there were some incidents, the 4 incidents, so he had some contact with anyone. Not sure whether that was me or anyone else. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna have a look at the GTE series you guys were pointing me at. And just need to see where that is. How's that called here in iRacing? The GTE series with the Ferrari. Maybe I do not have the car yet. Alpine Racing Pro Series. How's that GTE Ferrari or the GTE series called? So I can get a look in. ISMA. So with ISM, it's that one. Well, I could raise that. Not properly. So you guys would race the Ferrari 488 GTE in that perspective over me. I'm quickly gonna give that car a test, or a car and track, because I got both, and want to do some practicing with that Mercedes. Thank you very much, Xavier. Anyway. Yeah, well, Alex, sometimes iRacing is not really strict on its on its behavior or on its I don't know how I want to say it, measuring system, maybe. So I quickly give it a shot and see how this car feels around Silverstone. Massive fan of the Mercedes anyway. So this is just practice though. And at first I need to learn the layout here on on iRacing. I need to see what gives me enough track and what doesn't. Yeah, Alex, you're somewhat right, although I do not like the German bloke calling about blue flags at all. Nevertheless, it looked like me was being the same there. Lol, and that is how outdated iRacing is. I mean, that is the Silverstone layout from before 2010? Really? I mean, I know that layout, but really? And you call yourself being the only real race simulation? I mean, yeah, you have some quite laser scanned tracks, but really, even the real Plonk Pass series or whatever is racing on that Silverstone layout is using the new one. Not saying I don't like the old one, but I'm so used to the new one meanwhile. Anyone knows what's a good time in that car around here? That would be great. Well, just so I know with what to compare. Hey Jim, in what last race you mean? Thank you very much, Glimmery, for posting me a lap time here probably. I mean, yeah, in the end he pulled away a bit, but still, in normal circumstances, without any lapper ahead or something, I would have clearly taken the win. I have no doubt about that. And I'm not like being reluctant to admit someone's being faster. That's not the point. It's just the fact that for me this back marker played a serious role in that game. Well, it's fair enough for him. As a Formula driver, he should know how to race without any contact at all. At least there was contact, looking at his incident count. Yeah, but anyway, I'm not refusing to say that in the end he might have been faster generally. Oh, the turn around. Yeah, off track. There you go. So there should be a lot of setup work to be done in that car. Nevertheless, give it just one or another lap. Oh, that's a good exit out of Cops. This ghost jumping up and down is really annoying. Should turn that off. Now made a mistake towards Hanger Straight. If I make it into the 147th or 148, I'm gonna be considerably happy. Patient, so it's an off-track lap anyway. Time to get some testing on the lines. There you go, that looked fast. Love that sound of that Mercedes, really. But I do think that the rFactor 2 sound of the Mercedes is even better. Picking up the speed for the next lap. As now tires are starting to die out a bit. I'm probably gonna stop it at that point and have some hot bath for my illness and sickness go away. Yeah, its tires really starting to die off. Anyway, I will have a look into the GTE Ferrari still and see whether I can quickly give that one a test or whether I have to buy it before actually being able to testing it. Alright, Glimmeril, I take that into consideration next time around. So probably I would have to buy the car. Anyway, guys, that's it for the moment. Thank you very much for being around. Sorry for being a little bit annoying with all that sneezing and stuff going on there. But yeah, sometimes you can't do anything about it. In the end, congrats to Olsen for winning that race. Still think I could have held him off. I wouldn't have been held up by a back marker. And you may want to say that he didn't affect my physics aerodynamically. Yeah, maybe. But he definitely affected my awareness and my ability to have a look into the next corner. And that's harming as well. As a driver, real lifers will tell you that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. If we don't see each other again, I hope you have a great start into the year 2018. So happy new year, guys. Have a nice weekend, and hopefully we meet each other again here on the stream. So if you like what you saw, hit the like button, share and subscribe, tell your friends, come back to me, it would be great. Would love you. See you again here on the stream. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a good time.